So hi, and welcome to Candid Low Code. Candid Low Code is a vidcast series we're doing here at Mendix to talk about the things that our customers and our employees care most about right now. My name is John Scalamero, and today I'm joined by David Kuhn, the Director of Solution Marketing here at Mendix, and Russell Martin, a Solutions Engineer here at Mendix. Today we're going to be talking about a real interesting topic that a lot of our customers have been asking for right now, and that is customer engagement and customer portals. So hey guys, welcome to Candid Low Code. How are you guys doing
Well,
today?
good.
Good, John.
Cool. So let's talk about customer portals and customer engagement. Obviously, we're in the middle of a pretty unique situation with COVID and all. Customer portals are really important, and customer engagement, and especially digitally, is really important right now. But what's interesting is both of you guys used to work for an insurance company and did this before. So can you guys tell me what it was like to build a customer portal, why, and kind of talk a little bit about what worked with engaging with customers and what didn't?
So obviously this day and age, every technology organization has multiple applications built in multiple languages. And as a employee, we all go to many different interfaces and have to remember many different usernames and passwords to get access. Well, what's nice with the Mendix platform is it's flexible enough to be able to consume and integrate almost any application inside your organization, whether that's connecting to legacy applications on the back end through some type of database connector, consuming services through REST or SOAP. It allows you to very easily kind of bring those all together into a single portal that then is ready to be used across all form factors, whether it's mobile, tablet, or browser, rather easily inside the Mendix platform. And what's also nice on top of that is that our platform is an enterprise solution. So we're not another tool in the toolbox that your IT team's going to look at and say, man, now I have to learn this as well. It's actually a full stack development tool that fits right into your existing pipeline and architecture, which is really nice and makes it easier to kind of create those portals quickly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool, but can you tell me a little bit about why you guys built a customer portal and what it really did to engage with customers?
Yeah. So one of the things that we started with, John, was really a portal for a small, unique part of the business. So I think one of the challenges that people have is, what is a portal in the first place?
Yeah.
And I think ultimately it's the place where you would want your persona to come and do all of their work, meaning it's their landing spot for their daily jobs. Um, One of the things that we started on is we looked at some of the processes and the people that were engaging in the work that they were trying to do. So in commercial insurance sales, so we had a more sales system portal that fit
Mhm.
within a sub of a larger agent and customer portal. Um, and so, the reasoning for that is we needed to make it easy for agents to go to one place to provide the best experience for the customers. Previously, they had, it could be 20 plus different applications they had to separately log into. We tried to make it very simplistic and make it so there was one place for them to go to sell commercial insurance. And just by simplifying that, you immediately create a lot of productivity from the agent's perspective, because now they don't have to go and search everything. They can do things real time in front of the customer and provide the best customer experience possible. And I think that's one misnomer, is that the customer has to be the only one engaging with the portals.
Mm.
I think when you look at this, you have to look at how your employee does their job, how agents or salespeople or brokers do their job, how does a service team do their job, and ultimately, how does a customer get the information they want from the person that they want it from, or the thing, right? Some customers want their information from a technology, some want it from a person. And so you've got to really look at, how do you enable that to happen? And so by creating a simplified portal for sales, we made it so the commercial agents could just sell more efficiently and not have to log into a bunch of different places.
So let me see if I understand this correctly. So basically, you would have your commercial sales agents taking this portal to actual customers and then engaging with them in different parts of that. So that way, they were giving the customer the experience that the customer maybe even didn't even know that they wanted. Maybe it was something that they had hoped for, and then all of a sudden they have this new experience with the agent right there. So you can kind of blend that idea of higher touch if you need it,
Yep.
With technology. Now, let me ask a question. Now that we're in, this unique situation with COVID, is that portal still usable? Are there parts of that portal that would be still usable by customers without an agent being there? Could you direct those customers to that portal and get engagement with them without having to have a high touch agent there?
Yeah, and I mean, it depends on how you want to develop the application or the portal itself, right? So
Mm,
the portal that we built was focused primarily on the agent and the sales side. But what was also nice is they had their own experience inside the application, and so did the back office individuals. Think of underwriting, think of rating team. They could all come in and log into what would be considered the same workflow, but it's catered towards their experience and their tasks and their jobs. So to kind of tie that into what's happening now currently in the industry, right? I may be trying to get feedback from my customer base or where my employees are, or what they're experiencing. I can create a different tile inside of my portal or a different workflow inside of my portal that is catered to that specific process without changing anything inside the major app, just making it another add-on component inside that portal without a major overhaul.
Yeah.
so
I
staying in a
think,
different way, kind of like adjusting on the fly
Mhm,
your experience based upon the situation that you're currently in.
mhm.
yeah, one of the
Awesome.
things that we heard from a lot of top consultants is the UI is cheap, right? And they're correct. Building a user interface is not difficult. Building a user experience is difficult, right? And so understanding what the experience needs to be for that group, that's where you spend most of your time to enable that user interface to be easy to build. You really have to think about what is your API strategy. How are you going to expose these workflows? How are you going to expose these subcomponents to make
Mhm.
it available for someone else? And sometimes you might have a widget or a common UI component exposed, but a lot of times you might have an API exposed, and then you can build a simplified UI on top of that piece to create a unique workflow for what that customer or even that niche customer group might need.
Okay. Okay, so we're running close to time here, but I want to ask one more question of each of you. So, and thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. The big question I have for each of you: what are a couple of things that you saw resonate really well with customers, and what are a couple of things that really just didn't work? So, Russ, let's start with you.
I'd say probably the biggest one would be the fact that we have a single code base that can
Mhm.
build an application specific to a device, right? I can build a workflow that's specific for those individuals that are always sitting at a computer.
Mhm.
I can also accommodate those individuals that may be out on the floor or out in an offline type of mobile app capability. Or somebody, if I just want to engage a customer as it relates to being able to get information on my phone, or employees to be able to check reporting or dashboards. That flexibility that allows you to kind of package it up in a reusable way is what really resonates with our customers, because I can predefine a building block or a
Mhm.
widget for a certain section of an app. And I can very easily expose that to everybody in my organization, that they can drag and drop that into their platform and actually have that component that's been signed off by the entire organization matching that look, feel, and workflow process. Um, as a sales guy, I'm gonna have to say there isn't very much that our platform doesn't do very well, right? um, our biggest thing would probably be from a reporting type of perspective. You know, we aren't going to give you those Tableau type of reports, right? We're going
Yeah.
to handle your small to medium type of reporting capabilities. But what's nice is because we can embed certain applications into our platform, whether through an iframe or a custom widget, we can actually bring those Tableau reports that you created somewhere else and give you the ability to view those inside the same application that you build within Mendix, kind of adding more components or more add-ons to that portal that you're looking for, while still being able to reuse existing stuff inside your organization. So that's always a nice positive as well.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, how about you, David?
So first and foremost, I think the thing that works in portals in general is consistency. So um, a customer, an agent, an employee doesn't want to know that they're in a separate application. They want to
Mhm.
know that they're in the same application and everything's working perfectly fine. And I think that's where, Russ pointed out the building blocks and things like that. If you have standard UI brand CSS or other things like that, you can pull it into the platform. You can pull it into that portal and make it so it all connects properly and makes
Mhm.
it look like it's still part of the same brand, but maybe a different component of the brand. And so I think that's something that is a huge need. Is they don't, when you're in any application in the world now, you don't want to feel like you have a disconnected experience. And something as simple as just the look of an application can make people feel like it's connected.
So in
Um,
that frame, you
yeah,
probably say that right now UX skills and design skills are very crucial because otherwise, why are people going to engage?
Yeah, absolutely. I think UX skills are crucial. And I think when you look at UX skills in general, you need to boil it up a little bit. And UX skills need to stop just being UI, CSS skills, but
Yeah.
need to be user experience tied with how to make it look good.
Yeah.
If you get someone with that skill set, keep them forever. They're going to be your bread and butter.
Awesome.
Um,
Okay, so
the downfall, the place where people have had challenges in portals is they're trying to add communication there. They're trying to add some sort of interconnectivity between people.
Mhm.
So I'll mention chat, right? And they'll use chat bots, they'll use other things. And it goes back to the same thing of being connected. When you have a chat bot, do I want to talk to a bunch of different chat bots, or do I want to talk to one chat bot that can be my guider through the whole thing and help connect me with the people? So you've got to
Mhm.
think about if I'm on a billing page, do I want a completely separate experience from a chat conversation perspective than I do on your sales page? Probably not. And
Mhm.
so I think those are the places where people don't think as much about the personas that need to go along with chat and how to connect all of that conversation back to one consistent theme.
Right. So really stated a different way, it's this idea of having a consistent and connected experience rather than just, oh, hey, here's a billing page, let's slap a chat bot on there.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah,
by the
and you
way, I
can
personally
only
found like super annoying.
ask it billing questions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Because that's not how humans work. When John and I talk, or when Russ and I talk all the time, we'll start on one conversation, and somehow someone will bring something up to. Usually, it's me. Bring something up to take it into a separate conversation. Well, people want that from every conversation they have, and I think that's the place where people don't invest the time to think through how that conversation should happen with their
Mhm.
organization, not just that app.
Awesome, awesome. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to record this candid low code with me. For those of you watching, we appreciate you watching. Please let us know with a comment if there are any topics that you would like or things that you think are important, and we'll try to cover those in the next candid low code. In the meantime, David, Russ, have a good one. I'll catch you guys
Thanks, John.
later.
You too.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like more candid low code content, please go to video.mendix.com or our YouTube channel. If you have ideas for new candid low code videos, please let us know in the comments below.